Hello, good day. I speak to you from the bottom of this circuit board, where there are a couple of taped things on. I don't know what they mean. But here, remember other times, or the other time I did stuff, I got the wrong socket. This is the socket. This is it right here. It is. Actually, I should count, because I don't know what those two things are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I don't think I need those two things. I think I'm going to... What am I going to do? By the way, I have my de-soldering iron heating up right now. I forget how many pins there are. Maybe I do need those. Maybe I do. Ugh. Let me see if I can do this gently. Oh yeah, I've got to go back the same way. Alright, how are we doing there? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Is there 15? So it's a 30 pin? Oh, why can I not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 20, that's right, 28 pins. Okay. 28 pins. So we'll make sure that is what we do. Now the reason, of course, that I am in here in this fashion is because there's this video thing in the end I really don't want to undo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. Okay, so I believe these all, some of them I see are indeed rather bent over. Nothing like a little challenge. Now, I do not know exactly how long it will take this iron to heat up, but I would like to think that it is hot. So I'm going to give it a test on one of these. 1, 2, 3, pop. Did it go? I don't know. You know what I'll do? I'm going to do a little here on these where I took out the power connector. Ah, that's... yeah. And of course I must remember I can put new solder back later. To always exhale the iron away from the circuit board. That one didn't come so nice. Still didn't. Huh. There we go. We're melting. This one, it's funny, I might have almost emptied it, but sometimes less is not good. I'll just give it another pop. No, it didn't empty. Okay. Alright, we should be ready to get this socket out of here. So, I'm going to count. I'm going to pop. Oh, that looked good. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. I find a 3 goes well. 1, 2, 3, go. 2, 3, go. And from what I'm seeing, it's going well. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Didn't see it flowing so nicely with that one. Sometime, oh, there's other. Where'd we go? All right. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. That had a little extra something in there. All right. Now here, you know what? I'm just switching hands because my arm is getting a little tired. I'm going to go down the other side. 1, 2, 3. Pop. Pop it away. 1, 2, 3. Pop it away. 1, 2, 3. Pop it away. Yeah, this is going well. At least it looks like it is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. So I do believe, I think I'm just going to set this down. I don't like to leave it on for longer than I have to. I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that is not enough. At the end here, there are these goobers, and they're bent way over. And I don't know why they're bent way over. But they are. Excuse me, I've just got to use my other hand. No, I don't. That's not handy either. Okay. I don't know why the pin is all the way bent over. I'm trying to kind of bend it up a bit as I hit it with the iron. Oh, that felt good. 1, 2, 3. This one is way over. 1, 2, 3. Right. For this second, I'm going to unplug the iron, let it cool down, and I'm going to take my little wee screwdriver and just see how these feel. I don't want to hurt anything. Yeah, see, that one's still bent over. I find with my other iron, which is slower, that at times times I can sort of center things, which means they have a better chance of coming out without having to reheat. But I'm thinking that there's a couple of these that are still pretty tight. I'm just going to get my quadfocals, because I think this is the time they would be handy. Yes, I am pretty pleased, but I am suspecting that this one, and perhaps this one will give me trouble. There could be others too. Maybe this one. These ones on the end that were way bent over. So, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to plug the iron in. I know it has not had a chance to get fully cool. I'm going to give it a moment while I think about this. Yes. I will just try and tweak this a little more into the vertical positioning. It is difficult. See, there's not a whole lot of anything holding on there. It feels pretty good. This one, I think there seems to be, it just looks like there's more stuff hanging on. I might be wrong. I mean, this socket might just lift right out. That one. I tend to doubt it. But you never know, you know? Alright, so I've had this heating. I don't think it's really had enough time yet. Although it did shoot some solder out. So where are the ones that I suspect? That's one I suspect. Yeah, maybe it's flowing. I'll give it another suck. And this one too. Just another pop goes the weasel. And here. And here. Just see, there's another, this one maybe. 1, 2, 3. Well, let's see. Okay, gonna unplug the iron. And now, off with the trifocals. Trying to remember which way I twisted this thing. Ooh. Now, what I'd really like would be if I were to apply slight pressure on this socket, that it would just come out. So the one side has come out nicely, somewhat, and the other side is hanging on. And it's difficult to get under there. Oh. Now undoubtedly there'll be some pins that don't come. What I'd really like to get a look at is inside here. This is the one that I think was flawed right there. And you know what? I don't see any metal in there. I don't. Now, the iron is cooling. There are some of these things that have hung on. I don't know, not very much. where did I put my pliers? That is the question. I do not want to pull very hard on anything here. What was that? Oh dear. Nope. They're not in there. Pliers may be under, there they are, under the cutting board that protects all. So I'm going to put the plier on here very gently and give a little wiggle. And it doesn't want to come. And that one comes nicely. This one, little wiggle, nope. This one, little wiggle, yep. Always being gentle but firm, gentle but firm. Little wiggle. No, it really doesn't want to. Little wiggle. Nope, it doesn't want to. Alright. But overall, that's not bad compared to what I had to do the last time. It's funny, this socket has this extra layer of, I don't know, I guess insulation or something there. Alright. I'm just having a look. I see that maybe I'm a little off kilter here, but I must be careful. So I'm thinking that what I will do to get those last pins, is I will get my regular soldering iron and I will plug it in and let it get hot. Oh, as always, if you're not comfortable doing this stuff, don't do it. I'm not always comfortable doing it, but I try. Okay, so we'll let the iron get hot. And once again, I'm looking in there, and I don't see it. I just don't see it. So, toss that over there. I'm going to head over to my other pet down here that has sort of become a place where parts lurk. And what do we have here? 28 pins. Alright. So, I cannot get original things, but from what I see, I have a lovely 28 pin socket. And once the iron is hot and I can extract these couple of pins that are giving a hard time here. Maybe the iron is not hot yet. Which hole is that one even in? Oh, I think it's in this. It's in the front. Always being careful not to touch anything that doesn't want to be touched. Boy, maybe the iron. Maybe it is not hot as of yet. I don't have a hunk of solder around right handy to test it. If my hand gets in the way, sorry, but I gotta get this out. one. I guess the iron has achieved a temperature that is suitable. It's funny now that I think of it, maybe those pins were bent over because when you put, there we go, when you put the socket in and turn the board over, maybe it's going to try and fall out. I don't know. Anyway, here is the intended socket. Is it going to go in nicely? It feels mostly nicely. Oh, ooh, excuse me. Look at that. It's pretty much in. All right. I'm going to carefully turn this the other way, I think. And have a look at this. Whoa, come on you. How are you doing there? Well, just reaching underneath. It feels pretty good. Did I unplug the iron? I did not. Alright. I think it is time to solder. I think. Alright. So, it's funny, solder comes in this squiggly configuration. And undoubtedly it gets all untwisted and it's a mess. And how do you break it? You take the soldering iron, you put it on it, it burns it through. Yeehaw. Now, I'm just trying to think if, see, I've got to do this properly, but I also want you to be able to see. So that's where I'm at. So if I do this, and my hand's going to get in the way. Alright. I'm going to see about changing our angle of attack. Stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.